guys, I just saw Spider-Man Homecoming and it was actually much better than I was expecting it to be. So, basically, I really like the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies, even the third one, which got a lot of flack. The Amazing Spider-Man, not quite as much. I think the first one isn't very good, and the second one, although better, isn't great. So then we come to Marvel's Spider-Man Homecoming. So the plot is basically it continues on from Captain America Civil War. You know, Tom Holland was introduced as Peter Parker Spider-Man in that film. And it's a few months after, and Peter Parker is like on this Stark Enterprise apprenticeship kind of program. So that basically means Tony Stark, played by Robert Downey Jr., he allows Peter Parker to be Spider-Man in this specialised suit he's made, but he's not allowed to do like grand scale, like vigilanteism kind of superhero stuff, so like Avengers level. So he's constantly monitored by this supervisor guy named Happy, played by Jon Favreau, and Peter Parker has to also deal with his high school life stuff as well. So here's where the reboot really shines. So one of my biggest problems with The Amazing Spider-Man, the first one, was that it didn't really do anything new or change things up. Well, Spider-Man Homecoming does that. So in this one, Peter Parker's best friend is a guy named Ned, played by Jacob Batalon. And he's like this nerdy guy, big loser kind of person, and his love interest in this one is this girl named Liz, played by Laura Harrier. And there's like this kind of, it's basically a full-blown comedy, but I know I complain a bit about Marvel comedy and it like starting to get a bit annoying, but in Spider-Man Homecoming it actually works. I don't know why, maybe it's because it's Spider-Man and it's a bit goofy and stuff, but there is some serious stuff in this movie as well, and there's like a really good action sequence with the Washington DC monument that I really enjoyed. So, minor spoilers, but Peter Parker's friend kind of finds out he's Spider-Man, and he's like, "Oh my God, really? You worked with the Avengers? What are your like superpowers and stuff?" And I don't know, it was just hilarious. I thought it was really funny, and his Spider-Man suit is made by Tony Stark, so his spider suit is like Iron Man in a way, and it's got like all these fancy gadgets, and there's a voice in it, and I feel like people might not like that, they just want a normal Spider-Man costume, but I thought it made sense and it was a nice change, you know. It's quite a lot of humour with like the voice telling Spider-Man these new features, and obviously he has no idea how to use them because, you know, he's new to it and all that. And yeah, it was quite funny. And the villain is played by Michael Keaton. He's like this arms dealer guy who has gotten like the alien technology from the previous Marvel movies, and he's doing like criminal stuff with it. And he has this like suit and is nicknamed the Vulture, and he's pretty good in it. I'd say he's a much better villain than the Lizard from The Amazing Spider-Man. Jesus, that was a bland villain. And yeah, I really enjoyed his performance. There's a scene, I won't spoil it, but there's quite a good scene with him and Peter Parker about 2/3 of the way through that I really liked. The interaction between both of them. Tom Holland's performance as Spider-Man is great fun. You know, I can buy him as like a young high school teenager trying to fit in. Like, you know, when he's trying to be Peter Parker, he's shy, nervous, a bit insecure, unsure of himself, and then when he turns to Spider-Man, he's a bit more confident and cocky. Whereas like Andrew Garfield was always kind of cocky and arrogant and full of himself, so he's a bit more like Tobey Maguire in that way. So yeah, I really enjoyed Spider-Man Homecoming. I can't believe I'm saying that. I didn't expect to enjoy it this much. Definitely much better than the Amazing Spider-Man movies. I'm not sure if it's better than the Sam Raimi ones, but really, really enjoyed it. And Oh yeah, also forgot to mention there is an after credits sequence near the end. So, well, two actually. I missed the second one, but I saw the first one, but I looked it up and there's two. So make sure you stick through the credits until the end. And I'm giving Spider-Man: Homecoming an 8 out of 10.
I'll be dead, dead, dead before you get the best of me. I feel no dread, standing there